Hello everyone and welcome back to our course of Canva from basic to advanced, and this will be your first class project on Canva. So let's go ahead and see what the class project is about, and then I will show you how you can do the class project. So class project 1 is about to create a stunning Instagram video for sharing on Instagram story. Now create Instagram story video page on Canva. Make a short intro by adding everything which has been taught in the span of the lessons. Either record your own videos or use similar themed videos that you can find on the internet. Then reorganize and use transitions. You can use filters if you want to at the last to finalize the video. Publish the video on social media. Then the outcome of this project will be learning the basics and to create a social media video post. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I have opened up Canva over here. So at first, I'm going to go towards my elements over here and go towards, let's say, videos over here. There you go. Now underneath videos, I would want to search for working, for example. There you go. Then underneath filters over here, I would want vertical. There you go. Now I have a lot of working type videos over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slowly import those videos accordingly to my work, to the theme of my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and first import this. Then go ahead and then import this one. And go ahead and import this. So I'll just use these 3 videos first for now. Then I'll be requiring, if I need any more videos, I'll be using those videos. Now, the main goal of this project is to make a 1-minute video. I'll be only showing you how you can create the video. I won't be creating a 1-minute video on my own. And then in my uploads over here, I used an audio, right? Then I'm going to go ahead and not this one.
Entry and exit points. Risk reward ratio.
So I'm going to go ahead and use this audio over here. There you go. Now I'm going to first check how long these videos are. As you can see, I have not opened this up in a video editor. This is a post editor, that's why. So I'm going to go for Instagram story over here. And as you can see, Instagram story has been cleared. Now I can turn on duration, but I can also go back and add duration over here where I can see the duration. So the first part is I would want to make it at 4 seconds, but I would want to set that like behind my other videos, and I would want to start with this one. Now the main theme of my video is to address work problems or work office problems where you were to face a problem instead of like loitering around, first to identify the problem and then to solve the problem, and then at the end be happy with the solution. So I'm going to add this text, add filters in, and add other stuff in, and try to follow me as I go through everything. So underneath text over here, I'm just going to go. So what I'm going to do at first is to add some text in. So I will add some text in. So I'm just going to add a heading first. Change it to white. So I'm going to first add an effect to this, neon effect to this. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and change the color of it. There you go. So I'm going to play it from the beginning. I'm going to add an animation to it. There you go. Now I would want to add a text to speech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to app over here. I'm going to search text to speech over here. And as you can see, we have a text to speech over here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. There you go. Then I'm going to go ahead, place this one here. Then select language English US, then select voice over here. As you can see, I would want to have a male voice over here. The volume would be medium. The speed would be medium. The pitch would be medium as well. So let me go ahead and preview the speech to see.
With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, texts, and more.
The speed, let me go ahead.
With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, texts, and more. With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, texts, and more. With cloud machine learning, your application interprets images, texts, and more.
So let me go ahead and create an audio for this. So as you can see, it will now connect with my account, with my Canva account, or with my Google account. Then I can use the audio in. But instead of this, what I'm going to do is in Canva, I'm just going to go ahead and record my own audio. So underneath audio over here, or underneath uploads over here, underneath audio over here, you can record yourself, as you can see over here. So here you can record yourself, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and record myself. Facing a problem you cannot solve. Facing a problem you cannot solve. As you can see, that fits perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and it's saving over here. Facing a problem you cannot solve. And I'm going to go ahead and delete that from there, and I'm going to go ahead and put this audio inside. So this is a video. I would want to record an audio, so I would go ahead and select this. But before that, let me go back to videos over here. Now this is a video which has been placed, so I can go ahead, minimize this to facing a problem you cannot. And if I were to play it, facing a problem you cannot solve. As you saw, that video has been selected. Now, as you can see, I can just adjust the audio over here, or the volume of my audio over here. I'll keep it at 30. Now I'll just play it from the beginning. Facing a problem you cannot solve. I see the audio played right over there, right? So I need to go ahead, move this audio file somewhere else. I'll just move it at the corner over here and place it right over here. There you go. That is barely noticeable, and you can also place it right below another layer. So I'll just go ahead and select that. And after selecting it, I'll just go ahead and send it backwards and the layers. Or I can just replace background with this. Then I can also see the timing as well, as you can see. Just adjust it there. Facing a problem Facing a problem, you can adjust your audio like this. Facing a problem. Facing a problem you cannot solve. There you go. It stops right there, right? So I'm just going to go over here and press S to split it. There you go. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove the audio from here. Facing a problem you cannot solve. There you go. Then I'm going to follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. There you go. Facing a problem you cannot solve. Now I'm just have to record an audio for this one as well. So again, record yourself over here. Then I'm going to go ahead and record myself. Then follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. There you go. Now I'm done. Now I'm just going to save and exit. Now I'm just going to play it from here. Then follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. I'm going to play it from the beginning. Facing a problem you cannot solve. Then follow these steps. As you can see, you can also extract the audio from there. There you go. That is the option that I was trying to mention. So now I don't need this because I already have the audio. Now selecting this one as well, I can just extract the audio from there as well and delete this. There you go. Facing a problem you cannot solve. Then follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. Facing a problem you cannot solve. Then follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. There you go. Then I'm going to add transition here. Match and move. There you go. And if I were to play it now. Then I'm going to have to record another audio over here. So underneath audio over here, I'm just going to go select record yourself. Then over here, I would want to say, let's say, for example, I'm just going to go ahead and record and you can hear for yourself. First, know what your problem is. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Knowing what problem you have already solves your problem by half. There you go. That's done in 16 seconds. So now I just first know what your problem is. Have to select this and extract the audio. Extract the audio. There you go. The audio has been extracted. Over here. If I were to play it from the beginning. Facing a problem you cannot solve. Then follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. First, know what your problem is. Let me expand this video over here. First, know what your problem is. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Knowing what problem you have already solves your problem by half. There you go. That sounds perfect. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add those text in. Okay, so first part. First, know what your problem is. So here I would want to make a cut. There you go. And I would want to apply text over here. So now going back to text over here, I'm just going to add a heading over here and going to effects. I'm just going to have a neon effect there. There you go. Then let me go ahead and hear what I said again so that I can put the correct text in. First, know what your problem is. So first, know what your problem is. First, know what your problem is. There you go. I'm going to place it at the center. Animate. Tectonic, no. Drift, no. Pan, no. Typewriting. Typewriting seems okay. So now I'll play it and see how it sounds like now. First, know what your problem is. The first. Okay, that is perfect. Now on to the next part. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know. So let me just go here. Let me copy this and then paste it over here. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem . Let me go ahead and change the color of this. Let's say red. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Now my voice goes a bit faster, so what I'm going to do is go to the animation or the effects over here or the animation over here and the playback speed. Let me just double it up. There you go. Then let me play it again. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Is to first know what solution to your problem is to first. I'm just going to cut and edit my text accordingly towards the audio to match it. The solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Is to first know what problem you have. Then again, the playback speed, increase it. Yes, that's perfect. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Okay, then a cut over here, perfect. Knowing what problem you have already solves your problem by half. already solves your problem by half. Now again, playing it. That ends there. Now over here, I'm just going to match and move again. Then add another text over here. And then I have another audio over here. There you go. Now this is the text that I'll be using, so I'm going to have to record this audio. So afterwards, solve the problem. Afterwards, solving the problem, and you will have accomplished the next step. There you go. I think that's perfect now. So afterwards, solving the problem, you will have accomplished the next step to success. Okay, now time to record the audio. So going to uploads over here, going to audio over here, I'm going to go ahead and record myself. So now I'm going to go ahead and record myself. So afterwards, solving the problem, you will have accomplished the next step to success. So that's done. So now I'm going to just save and exit. Over here, I'm just going to go ahead, extract the audio. Once it's uploaded, that is, I can extract the audio. So now I'm just going to go ahead and extract the audio. The audio has been extracted over here. Then I'm going to go ahead and move it, not trim it. The audio has been extracted. Now I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. The typewriter animation is still there. So now I'm just going to go ahead and play it to see how it sounds like now. So afterwards, solving the problem, you will have accomplished the facing a. As you can see, the audio is much more longer. So I will have to trim my video to match the audio. There you go. Facing a problem you cannot solve, then follow. So afterwards, solving the problem, you will have accomplished the next step to success. There you go, it's finished now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select all the videos over here. And you can change the playback if you want to, but I don't want to change the playback. What I would want to do is like have a few elements. So you can go ahead and use elements. You can go ahead and add stickers if you want to. It's up to you. I'm just going to add some elements here. There you go. Over here. And then place it backwards. And change the transparency to 30 or 40%. And change the color to pure white over here. There you go. Or pure dark. Let me change it to like pure black. There you go. That makes it much more better. Then underneath animate, I'm just going to give it a tectonic effect, and the intensity I would increase it. There you go. Now exaggerate, you have tumble, you have neon as well, you have scrapbook as well, you have stomp as well, you have rotate as well, you have flicker, you have pulse, you have wiggle. But I'll just keep it as a tectonic over here. Then selecting this, I'll copy it, paste it over here. As you can see, it's not being pasted over there. So I'll copy it from here. While selecting over here, I'll paste it over here. There you go. And then move it backwards. Then I will make sure my text fits within this area to make everything look neat and organized. There you go. Then again, I'll go back over here, paste that over here, put this back. Then again, I'll do the same over here, put this back, pull this text like this on top like that. Same case I'm going to do with everything. There you go. Here as well. To paste this, put this back, put this over here. There you go. Then also this one as well. Also put this back. Now play it from the beginning so that you can see how it turned out to be. Facing a problem you cannot solve, then follow these steps to solve any kinds of problems you might face. First, know what your problem is. The first step to figuring out the solution to your problem is to first know what problem you have. Knowing what problem you have already solves your problem by half. So afterwards solving the problem, you will have accomplished the next step to success. Now that was very smooth, that played very perfectly. Now I will just need to add an audio effect over here for a fade out at the last 0.8 seconds or so. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it to see how the audio sounds like now. To success. There you go, that looks perfect. So that's it. That's it for class project 1. And now I made a 30-second video. Your job is to make a 1-minute video and showcase it to your class project teacher, or share your project in your class project folder. And that will be all. Thank you for your time, and I'll be seeing you next time.